In this video, I want to discuss how to use the Kent State databases, library databases, to find all sorts of sources and articles on topics of your choice. Now, this is sort of a shotgun approach to finding sources because we'll try to use as many databases as we can at once, and who knows what we'll find with keywords. Okay, so we're not going into this with a specific name of a journal article or a book that we need to find, or an author, a specific author's name. We just have keywords, general words associated with the subject, and we're going to try to find what we can on that. All right. So what you need to do is just go to academics and scroll down to library, so you get to the Kent State University main library page. All right. And what we'll use is the databases link right here. So go ahead and click on that, and it's going to take us to the A list of the A's and databases, and look at all the ones. You have all these available to you. Here's the I. Look at how many databases you have for the I's. See that? So you get the idea. The computer by default, Kent State sets it up so you go to the A list of the A's. And now there are a lot of companies that are involved with selling this sort of material. A company doing this will approach various publishers and presses and try to make deals with them to gain rights to sell the digital copies of their work to academic libraries. And one of such companies is EBSCO. EBSCO is not the only one doing this, but it's a big one, and many of these databases are in fact owned by EBSCO. So if Kent has maybe 400 databases across the spread of the alphabet, maybe 75 to 100 are owned by EBSCO. Now, I give you that information so when I'm talking about EBSCO, I'm talking about the company that owns many of these databases. I'm not talking about a specific database. And there are other companies like EBSCO, so EBSCO is not the only one. But one very powerful database is Academic Search Complete, and it happens to be the very top of the list of the A's, so it's easy to find as far as how Kent's arranged the databases. And if you click on that, we'll do a really good search with just this. Now, it's not going to hit everything that Kent has, but it will hit a lot. And here you see the name of the database, the specific database that you're in. What you need to do is you need to go over here to Choose Databases, and you click on that link. And as you see, here is a list of everything that we can search in if we wish to right now, with those keyword boxes that we had just a while ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and select all of these, because I want to, before I selected them, it was only Academic Search Complete we were searching in. But if I select them all, now I have a much more powerful search going on. It's as if I went from one floor of a library to all 70 floors. So make sure that you do that you choose the databases, and then when you should have this little link to see how many you have, and this is all that we're searching in, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go back to this. Oh, I think I erased it out. Let me do this again quickly. Choose databases. Oh yes, okay, it's all checked, and there we go. All right. Now at this point, what you should do is just go ahead and type in a keyword. How about social network? Okay, and then select the field, and I would select abstracts, because if the keywords are going to be important to the work, they'll be in the abstracts. So at this point, let's just see what we find. I'm going to go ahead and search. It may take a while, because again, we're going through all those databases and they're looking for everything. You see I have found quite a few. This video is not capturing the data. Right over here on this side, it's actually 176,025 results. So you see all the pages I have here and more. I can go, it's going to take me to 6 through 10. Well, it's just moving me to the second page, but I have a ton of hits. Now all of these are individual articles or books or book reviews. All right, And what I want you to do is I want you to scroll through the results that you get when you enter in keywords that you are interested in. Now, it doesn't have to be on any specific theme at this point. Okay, now we are working on a theme in this class, but I would like you to think of just topics that you're interested in, things you're interested in to study on your own. Because part of this assignment is just that you know how to use the databases, that you can know how to download work. So let's say you actually find something, and now just out of I would prefer that you find academic journals, because their works cited is going to be very, very useful to you. The way they deal with their own sources. Now, when you find one that has a PDF and you like the title, by the way, if you click on the title, okay, you're going to get an abstract. And the abstract right here, so you scroll down and you can read that abstract. The abstract will tell you a lot of what that article's about. So if after you look at the abstract you decide that you want to really get that article, you can click on the PDF over here, or you can just go back to the results list and click on the PDF. There, you see that right there, 38 of 176,000. So to download the PDF, all you need to do is just click on that, and it'll begin the downloading process. I'm not going to do that because it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's easy enough to do. But let's say that you find something that you think is interesting, and you click on the title to look at the abstract, and notice here that it doesn't give you the PDF as this one does. This PDF is for this one, but there's nothing here. Well, don't give up on that, because if you click on the Find It button, sometimes you'll have the computer, the Kent Library computer catalog, find a text for you somewhere. Now notice that it took you out of EBSCO into EJC, which is the Electronic Journal Center of Ohio Link. You see that little pop-up information there? So that's a different company. That's how come you didn't get the PDF there in EBSCO's Academic Search Complete and all the other databases. But if we click on this, because Kent State has bought a subscription to this, we'll get the PDF. See, here's the abstract, and then we can download the PDF here if you want it. Now it's off the screen, but if you follow these links, you'll see what I mean. And so you see that learning how to expand your databases when you do a search will really lead you into a lot of sources. And what I want you to do for this assignment is to find 10 articles of topics of your interest, and just learn how to find them and download them. First of all, read the abstracts, make sure that they're really interesting to you, and then go ahead and download them.